Hello everyone, welcome to Kalinado. In this video, we will recommend the top 10 best thriller movies of 2023. So check it out. Number 10. Strange Darling, 2023. Director, J.T. Molnar.
It's life or death.
Follows the story of a nameless woman on the run from an intimidating male figure, a serial killer known as the Demon. During her escape, the woman understands that the way to survive is to analyze how she got there. So she goes back in history to analyze the moment when they both met in a car, with her revealing that she enjoys situations that can be considered perverted. But after that first encounter, the relationship between them falls into a power dynamic that is frequently exchanged and calls into question who is chasing whom. Number 9. Nefarious, 2023. Director, Chuck Konzelman.
Probably just a coincidence.
On the day he is to be executed for capital punishment, a serial killer undergoes a last-minute psychiatric evaluation ordered by the judge in charge of the case. The criminal shocks the psychiatrist by claiming that, rather than trying to prevent death, he is actually a demon and wants the execution to go ahead. Furthermore, during the evaluation, he threatens to commit 3 more murders before his talk is over. Number 8. Thanksgiving, 2023. Director, Eli Roth.
This is weird.
We're all tagged, and our names are at the table. But why us?
A year after a Black Friday turned into chaos, a mysterious killer takes inspiration from the traditional Thanksgiving holiday and terrorizes the town of Plymouth, Massachusetts, the birthplace of the famous holiday. As residents are eliminated one by one, these seemingly random murders reveal a larger, more sinister plan. Will the townspeople discover the killer and survive the holiday, or will they become guests at his twisted Thanksgiving dinner? Number 7. Missing, 2023. Director, Will Merrick.
American tourist at the hardware store.
What did he buy?
Just this.
You think he did something to her?
When her mother disappears while on vacation in Colombia with her new boyfriend, June's search for answers is hindered by international red tape. Stuck thousands of miles away in Los Angeles, June creatively uses all the latest technology at her fingertips to try and find her before it's too late. But as she digs deeper, her digital sleuthing raises more questions than answers. And when June unravels secrets about her mom, she discovers that she never really knew her at all. Number 6. Five Nights at Freddy's, 2023. Director, Emma Tammy.
And you will sleep.
I understand.
Give me your hand.
Mike, a troubled young man, takes care of his 10-year-old sister Abby. He is still haunted by the disappearance, never solved, of his little brother, which occurred about 10 years ago. Recently laid off, he absolutely needs to find a job so as not to lose custody of Abby. So he accepts a job as a night watchman in an abandoned restaurant, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. But Mike quickly understands that appearances are terribly deceptive. With the help of Vanessa Shelley, a police officer, he is confronted at night with inexplicable supernatural phenomena and falls into a nightmarish universe. Number 5. A Haunting in Venice, 2023. Director, Kenneth Branagh.
No one shall leave this place until I know who did it.
A ghost killed her.
In 20th century Venice, in the aftermath of World War II, a terrifying mystery unfolds on All Saints' Eve, forcing the return of the world's greatest detective. Retired and in self-imposed exile in the world's most glamorous city, Detective Hercule Poirot is reluctantly drawn into a new case, the most chilling of his career. He attends a seance in a ruined, supposedly haunted palazzo. When one of the guests at the supernatural seance is murdered, the detective is drawn into a sinister world of shadows and secrets. Number 4. Scream 6, 2023. Director, Matt Bettinelli-Olpin.
It followed me here. And it's gonna keep coming for us.
Sam, Tara, Mindy, and Chad want to live a completely normal life, so after Ghostface's final massacre in Woodsboro, they decide to move to New York. They all want to leave behind the horrible experiences they suffered in their small town. However, they can't escape their problems so easily, and they will be haunted again by the already known killer with a ghost mask. They start seeing him on the subway, in the supermarket, in the middle of the big city. Sam, Tara, Mindy, and Chad are not willing to give up and prepare to finish him off and live in peace again. Number 3. Knock at the Cabin, 2023. Director, M. Night Shyamalan.
By a common vision, which has now become a command that we cannot ignore.
Eric and Andrew are a happy, perfect couple who live with their little daughter, Wen. The family has decided to spend their holidays in a remote cabin in the middle of nature. While there, Wen meets Leonard. Things get complicated when 3 armed strangers appear at the cabin, forcing them to make a terrible decision. According to them, they have to fulfill a mysterious vision that tells them that they must sacrifice someone from the cabin's inhabitants to save the world. Will Eric and Andrew be able to make this terrible decision? Number 2. Anatomy of a Fall, 2023. Director, Justine Triet.
Life that you chose. You're not a victim. Not at all.
Be fair. I'm a man who's been cheated on. I can't stand anymore.
A woman is suspected of her husband's murder, and their blind son faces a moral dilemma as the sole witness. Sandra, Samuel, and their 11-year-old visually impaired son, Daniel, have been living far from everything in the mountains for a year. One day, Samuel is found dead at the foot of their house. An investigation into suspicious death is opened. Sandra is soon charged despite the doubt. Suicide or homicide? A year later, Daniel attends his mother's trial, a real dissection of the couple. Number 1. Saltburn, 2023. Director, Emerald Fennell.
What do you mean, problems?
I don't think I'll ever go home again.
Well, why don't you come home with me? Come to Saltburn.
Oliver Quick is a student at Oxford University who, despite his brilliant academic record, does not quite fit in at this renowned institution. With no friends and banned from any university party or gathering, the young man will have the opportunity to meet Felix Catton, a charming aristocrat with whom he immediately gets along. After becoming inseparable friends, Felix invites Oliver to spend the summer at Saltburn, his imposing family mansion. There, Oliver will live with Felix's eccentric family, formed by Sir James Catton, his eccentric father, his jovial and capricious mother, and his gloomy sister. Together, they will live a summer they will never forget.